I work in IT, and like many of us in IT, when it comes to removing a user's or customer's hard data from the hard drive, we know what to do. Delete the temp files, delete the My Documents, transfer it, back it up, get it off the disk. We know where to look for them. If you're in IT, you know what I mean. But after that, what do we do if the hard drive's going to someone else, someone outside our organisation, somewhere where someone else might try and work with it, tamper with the disk, try and recover that data? Even going for recycling. Well, there are various programs that we can use to wipe those hard drives. And again, they rewrite over sectors again and again till the data is destroyed, it's not recoverable, all that kind of stuff. But what about a hard drive? A hard drive that won't boot, a hard drive that won't start, clangs, has other issues. It's never going to work again. It's never going to be recognised in a computer again, not as we know it. But it doesn't mean that someone somewhere today, or maybe a few years down the line, in some other country, recycling, tries to recover that data. And that data could be still very important and personal to our clients. So we need to make sure the data is thoroughly destroyed. And how do we do that? Well, there's various thoughts. If you just drop the hard drive a couple of times on the ground, maybe that'll be enough. It'll disrupt the data, upset the magnetism, whatever. But can you be sure? Can we? I don't think so. What about using some sort of tool? Well, let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use various implements to bash this hard drive to see for sure if the data can be irrecoverable. Now that I have here a knackered hard drive. Don't need it anymore, unreliable, not working. Some people say a bash, dropping it. We can hear it clang, the heads might be hitting the hard drive surfaces inside, the platters, but can we be absolutely sure that's a good success? I can't, and I wouldn't like to be responsible for someone saying my data's come into other hands. So I've always looked at alternative methods of doing this, and let's use some tools to give it a good bashing to be sure. Okay, other than my hog's boots to protect my feet, I'm going to wear some special glasses and a hard safety hat, although I doubt I would really need that, but who knows what will fly off. First of all, a rubber hammer. Makes some clanging sounds, but ultimately I'm afraid it's not done much to it. My boss suggested a claw hammer would be a good option. Well, it takes the flight, starting to get bashed a bit. Maybe using the claws. Certainly, it's a bit worse off than it was at the beginning. Let's try one of my favourites. Well, the mallet's making some headway. I would say that actually shows the toughness of the hard drive. The solid concrete lintel block is actually breaking up with the forces exerted on this. Damage is getting worse. Let's even try it with a bolster this time. It's broken. Yes, it is, but still not thoroughly satisfied. So I want to try something a bit bigger. My favourite, the 20-pound hammer. Let's see, pounds, 2.2 kilograms, so 20-pound hammer, 40 kilos for those that want to be metric. Now, This time, a bit more serious success, I would say. I think at this point, there ain't a lot someone's going to do with that hard drive. Do be careful if you try this at home, because these bits could be sharp and jaggy. One can see that the platter is well bashed and dented. You can also see the read-write head is knackered, deformed. You know, I still weren't satisfied. Let's continue a bit more. Yep, bits of it. It's thoroughly broken up now. I don't think there's much recovery in. But you never know. Someone could try and recover that. I think the final thing would be to burn it in a bonfire to be absolutely sure, because heat disturbs magnetism, and if someone thinks there is any way of getting it back by the time we're finished with it, I doubt it. Watch the next part. Now, many of the hard drives I was working on ended up in this state, and I'm going to put them on some kind of bonfire. The platter there is really what I want to burn and dispose, so I want to get it clear of all the other debris. Find a way of doing that was between two bricks like this. Let's continue to give it a good bash. Yep, be very wary, it likes to jump away. It's going to wield to me though. There we go. That's what we want. Let's get the platter out the way. Giving up the pile. All ready for burning, melting, whatever. Finally, dispose of that data. Well, at the end, me hog's boots, me glasses and me hat have protected me. Better than it did for these. And for these. It's burning. It's got wood, paper, sawdust. Let's get them melting. If there's any data recoverable from this lot, you'll be good going on them.
Oh, check that. Much of it's still there. Check that. Must beaten up.
So we're now going to pile on some sawdust, some wood, and get them burning. Let's see what's left of these at the end of the episode. Safety glass is always recommended. So in the daylight, let's see what's left of these discs. But you seen the fire last night, there can't be anything left on these discs now. The fire would affect the magnetism. Amazing how some of them are still shiny, mind you. So here's the hard drives, showing various signs of damage. Oh, we know, with the heat in there last night, it must have destroyed any magnetism left on those. Plus all the damage we'd already done with the 20-pin hammer.